Hey, my name is Kamal الصويني. I'm the co-founder of Rابit Scooters. We're a scooter startup or electric mobility startup based in Cairo, Egypt. The team were myself and Mohammed al-Mansouri, who's the COO. So we have very different backgrounds. We all come from the same university, but we're very different backgrounds, very different studies. But we all believe in the idea of we need to stop using our cars for short distances and rely on other eco-friendly solutions. We started Rابit back in April 2019. Basically, it's a company that offers micro-mobility solutions in Cairo and Egypt in general. We're trying to guide people in leaving their cars to do short trips, such as trips that are from 1 kilometer up to 4 kilometers, and using other eco-friendly micro-mobility solutions such as e-scooters, e-bikes, e-Vespas. Especially here in Egypt, we rely heavily on cars in moving, even if it's for short distances. And after using these vehicles, we keep looking for parking spots where you don't find a lot of parking spots here in Cairo. And finally, it hurts the environment. That's where the idea came from. I was traveling in the US, saw the scooter scene in LA, loved the idea, thought that it may work in a lot of gated communities here in Cairo, and as well other neighborhoods such as Zamalek or downtown Cairo, where people all they do are traveling for short distances, but they have to use their cars and look for parking spots. We've done almost 5,000 rides. Between 400 to 5,000 rides with zero theft rate so far. Gated communities is for us as a first step. So when we think about it, it's a journey. You don't go from a city like Cairo where everything can be stolen in a second to leaving your assets outside, like leaving the scooters in the streets of Cairo and hoping that it doesn't get stolen. We think of it as going into gated communities first, and then going into bigger gated communities. So we have gated communities in Cairo starting 5,000 residents up to 1 million residents. And that's how we see it going, and finally going out in the streets with like a public-private partnership between other businesses or other restaurants and cafes where we can park our scooters there and users use them. And it's as if it's a docked model, and they leave it, the restaurant or the cafe is the station where they leave the scooter or the bike, and then come and take it from other restaurants. So we don't think it's gonna work if you go today and leave the scooters in neighborhoods in Cairo or downtown Cairo. We think it's a journey and it's an education to the customer until we reach this point. I actually use the GoDaddy tools, and I built the website myself with no tech background. We use GoDaddy because we heard a lot about how user-friendly it is, and we don't need a software developer or an engineer to work on it. Especially if you're working on a landing page with maybe 2 or 3 other pages. So that's how we thought. We already have the domain on GoDaddy. We heard the good reviews about GoDaddy and how we can build a website on it. Started with the website as a landing page and a website where we can have people apply for jobs. Started another model that we have, which is day rental. So other than having the scooters, unlocking the scooter and take it for a ride, we started an option where you can request a scooter and use it for we give it to you for starting 2 days up to 15 days with a charge and unlock. And you keep it with you for the entire period. So we're adding this option now to the website, so people can go on the website and request a scooter without going on the app. Because basically it's a channel that we already know based on data that we collected from GoDaddy that we have a lot of views on the website. We have good monthly traffic. So why not use this channel and try to generate some revenue from it? Using also the security, the SSL, and we're using the emails. Transportation industry is one of the industries that were hit hard by the current situation. I think March was one of our worst months. So we had to stop halt our operations in all our locations. We had to stop the scooters. We didn't have the capacity to sanitize the scooters or sanitize our vehicles after every trip. So we thought maybe we need to halt the operations, and that's when we started thinking, pushing for the day rentals option, where we deliver the scooter to the customer. And surprisingly, April, May, and June we grew around 100% month over month using this model. So far it's working good. People are using our scooters to go around, especially in Cairo. If you're not in a car after curfew, you can go around using a scooter or a bike or walking, and no one will stop you. So we're having a lot of traffic coming from people using it after curfew. The key for surviving this crisis is the speed of how you adapt. So you need to be quick in adapting. You need to be agile. So the crisis is evolving, and no one knows when it will end. So some planning will help. Definitely, you need to plan best case, worst case scenario on the timing when the crisis would end, and also you need to think of how to adapt quickly. It helped a lot. We had daily calls with the team, brainstorming sessions on how to help the company survive and how to serve our customers and users without risking the health of our team as well as the users. And a lot of the ideas that we came up with in the brainstorming sessions helped a lot in growing our users base throughout the last 3 months and growing our revenues as well. And best of luck for all the companies. We the small companies and startups, were the ones that were really hit hard by the crisis. But I believe that we have the energy and we have the capacity to survive this crisis. So let's hope that we all survive this crisis and it ends as soon as possible, and to go back to the normal life.